Profound. Angel Reese is the most unskilled basketball player in the history of basketball, in my opinion.
After observing her performance this season, basketball observers are stating that she made the worst layups they have ever seen at the professional level. The evidence is mounting and extends well beyond her restricted shooting range.
She has no skill. She has energy, she has an attitude, she'll rebound you the basketball. Great. Nothing.
While Rhea is FaceTiming into her team's championship celebration after not even playing in the final 2 games, Caitlin Clark is being compared to Tiger Woods for revolutionizing her sport and drawing in previously unheard of crowds. The contrast couldn't be more stark, and what it suggests for the future of women's basketball may surprise us.
15,591 fans in attendance, 105% increase compared to the average game is 76.45. And to Angel Reese, it's only 10,000 people.
Individuals, has a professional basketball player ever failed to make a basic layup, Angel? It's almost incomprehensible that we're talking about a professional athlete who gets paid to play at the highest level and who suffers with something most players master in middle school. Rhea may be the first player in WNBA history to turn this fundamental talent into her most obvious shortcoming.
I think we went up really strong a lot of times and we didn't get a lot of calls. And going back and looking at the film, I've seen a lot of calls that weren't made.
Rhea is reportedly the least skillful player in basketball history, and the evidence grows with each game she plays. Her technical skills are so poor that commentators wonder how she got to the professional ranks without mastering these foundational abilities. In contrast to Reese's method, coaches throughout the league now utilize her technique as a model for what not to do. They demonstrate proper technique to their players. Imagine being a professional athlete whose technique acts as a cautionary example for players in development.
Basketball, 3-4 steps ahead of everybody, has an easy layup and throws it to the girl behind her.
Angel Reese's shooting problems extend beyond missed layups. She avoids shots that she knows she can't make in a crucial moment in the unmatched league. While some view that as smart, it actually indicates a lack of confidence and development. Her finishing near the rim ranks among the worst in WNBA history for players with real minutes, exposing a fundamental flaw. These problems affect more than just her scoring. Her rebounding, which is frequently praised, looks average when adjusted for missed shots and heavy minutes. Add shaky ball handling, flawed shooting mechanics, and limited court vision, and her game begins to appear lacking.
She don't want that smoke, Steve. She wants nothing to do with having to shoot the basketball. And I give her credit.
The narrative is far from finished, but Rhea has the physical tools, size, and length athleticism, but she lacks polish. Improvement is conceivable, but only with genuine effort and self-awareness. The question isn't if she has faults, but rather whether she will make the effort to address them. In the unmatched 3-on-3 Gus Macker Pickup Basketball League, which was established this year by a few WNBA players, that's right, Angel Reese is a champion. Her followers are rejoicing as if it were a personal triumph when Reese's team won the National League, but a closer look reveals a less glamorous reality.
Reese is a champion in the Unrivaled 3-on-3 Gus Macker Pickup Basketball League, founded this year by a couple of WNBA players.
Her performance was poor throughout the event, and she didn't contribute anything to the win because she was totally absent in the closing moments.
My queen! Oh, what an accomplishment! And it was such a big accomplishment. Everybody rushed out to congratulate Angel.
When a player doesn't even attend their own title party, what does that say about them? Basketball players who take their sport seriously are expected to support their team no matter what, but Angel Reese didn't even bother to show up for what may have been her only title.
I want to tell you what a big deal this was and just how important this championship was to Angel Reese. Angel Reese didn't even attend the game. She was not in the building.
Reese's unmatched 3-on-3 team was busy winning the tournament's championship, and their supposed star player was nowhere to be seen during the actual celebration. Instead of joining her teammates in their moment of glory, Reese literally FaceTimed, and while the others held the trophy she helped earn but made no claim. Remember how I said that dedication starts with just showing up?
Angel Reese was so thrilled she FaceTimed in during the press conference and celebration.
Reese's absence from the tournament's final 2 games made matters worse because her teammates had to go through important elimination rounds without her. One player allegedly stated off the record, "We felt abandoned when we needed her most." Rhea was busy with product promotions and photo shoots in the interim, and her coach later said that her absence left a noticeable gap at the worst possible moment.
While being crowned a champion, she took time out of her crowded, busy schedule to FaceTime in to celebrate this remarkable achievement.
In this regard, basketball insiders generally view the Unrivaled League as a second-tier competition with little reputation, and it merits closer examination than Angel Reese does. Given this background, Reese's priorities are even more perplexing since she was unable to completely commit, even to a league that real basketball experts regard as small. One source called the league a joke and a mistake, casting doubt on its credibility in the professional basketball landscape.
Everybody rush to social media and pretend like you actually watched Unrivaled, actually cared about Unrivaled. Let's go rush to social media and pretend that you care more about the Unrivaled League than Angel Reese does.
This behavior reveals a concerning trend in Reese's approach to the game. While other players remain committed to their development and team success, her absence not only damaged her reputation but also shattered team harmony at a crucial juncture. Rhea appears more focused on establishing her brand than honing her abilities. When contrasted with someone like Caitlin Clark, whose hard ethic and influence on the court speak louder than any hoopla, that change in priorities causes genuine friction. While some players develop their social media presence, the WNBA is undergoing a transition led by a single player whose influence is quantified in tangible numbers that cannot be disregarded. Caitlin Clark is genuinely altering the professional women's basketball industry's financial landscape.
And she thought so much of this championship that she was like, nah, I don't want to diminish the greatness of this championship by attending the game and rooting on my teammate.
Did you know that when Clark takes the floor, attendance soars by an incredible 105%? This isn't typical. The average WNBA game gets 7,645 spectators, but when Clark plays, that number soars to 15,300, illustrating the pure box office appeal that results from committed brilliance.
WNBA viewership, okay? Game, 7,300 in attendance, okay? The average Angel Reese game is 10,100, 10,200 they come to watch her. You know what the average attendance is when Caitlin Clark plays home or the road?
What?
15,300,
wow.
Okay? 15,300.
Because Clark, like Tiger Woods, draws viewers who had never watched the WNBA before. Her presence elevates the league as a whole, creating a Caitlin Clark effect that benefits all players. Basketball analysts compare Clark's impact to Tiger Woods' transformation of golf from a niche sport into a global phenomenon.
Look at this. Caitlin Clark gets 15,591 fans in attendance, 105% increase compared to the average game is 76.45. And to Angel Reese, it's only 10,000.
The financial ramifications are very clear. Nike made a business decision based on Clark's demonstrated ability to advance the game with their $28 million contract, which is roughly $3 million a year over 8 to 10 years. This contract is noteworthy in women's basketball, where endorsement deals usually range much lower, indicating Nike's confidence in Clark's ongoing ability to attract new fans to the sport.
When Tiger Woods came up, I think the day he turned pro, Rob, I think it was a $40 million Nike contract the day Tiger turned pro. And in the years that followed, the purses in basketball, there it is, 5-year, $40 million deal as a young phenom.
Beyond just numbers, this change is altering the experience for both sponsors and spectators. Clark functions as a high-performance engine that is solely concerned with basketball brilliance and not with promoting his own brand. When she is fouled, she shows no drama or emotional outbursts. Instead, she recovers quickly and focuses on the next play. Coaches observe this mental toughness, and teammates respect it. It is a sign of a professional who knows that emotional control is necessary for success under pressure. This calmness contrasts sharply with players who let their emotions take over and disrupt their performance, which affects the rhythm of their entire team.
This is WNBA is paying Caitlin Clark $28 million. Good for frickin'.
The fact that one of the greatest athletes in history has endorsed Clark's approach, which revolutionized the league, shows how important it is to focus on excellence rather than criticism. Serena Williams has even acknowledged Clark's wisdom, which says that no matter what other people do, if they are negative, it's because they can't do what you do.
History is repeating itself, and Caitlin Clark could be raising the tide and lifting all boats. And I think Angel Reese needs to take a pill because there is a great opportunity here, and I think jealousy is reigning supreme here.
While the WNBA is dealing with significant financial difficulties, Clark makes this difference. The league depends on NBA assistants to stay afloat in this difficult climate, as it loses almost $40 million a year. Clark gives the league what it sorely needs: a celebrity who attracts sponsors, fans, and ticket buyers.
For you to say something like that, right? Hopefully she'll continue to do what she's doing. This is a GOAT. African-American women who they can't tell her what to say, because even in an interview with Jimmy Kimmel or David Letterman many years ago, she said, what would happen if you played a man against Andy Murray? It's not the same. He would beat me 6-0, 6-0, 6-0 in 10 minutes, maybe 30 minutes, right?
While some players concentrate on controversy, Clark focuses on basketball fundamentals. Her dedication is evident in the numerous hours she spends honing her shot, watching film, and mentally and physically preparing for every challenge. Success comes from constant improvement rather than social media presence. The attendance numbers clearly show that fans prefer Clark because she plays basketball with skill and is worth paying for. The Clark-specific attendance spike indicates that fans value and reward true excellence.
The reality is this, Angel Reese and whatever other players are in the WNBA, without Caitlin Clark, we wouldn't be talking about your league.
Period.
I fully agree that they should let this league fail. It's a zombie league, but they're not making money.
Works. That's
and
not how capitalism
the
works.
NBA pays their salary.
When competing against her, other players gain visibility as her impact grows in the WNBA ecosystem and media coverage increases. As Clark continues to grow as a professional, her commitment to the core principles of basketball excellence will probably have even bigger effects on the league's financial future and cultural relevance. Corporate sponsors' renewed interest in women's basketball opens doors for everyone that would not otherwise exist. The story of two careers going in different paths is being told in the basketball community. While Ree runs the risk of becoming a cautionary story, Clark consistently improves her skills and ups her game. The market rewards true talent and a strong work ethic, which accounts for Clark's ascent to fame and raises concerns about Reese's relevance. Will Reese prioritize her brand or pursue basic skill development? The way forward is obvious. Brilliance necessitates concentrating on the trade itself, much like a sculptor who devotes more effort to publicizing incomplete work than to completing it. Reese finds herself at a turning point that will determine her legacy in women's.
I think she has literally put life into WNBA. Yeah, we're talking about it right now, but I don't think she's going anywhere. And I think she is going to literally turn this thing around, not because of the stupid controversial bump, but bro, people are selling out to watch